What is happening, guys? Martin Martinez back again. You know where we are, guys, so let's get into it. So, guys, just a quick look through some of your comments. I'm just going to try and quickly go through some of them now. So, shout out to those that can try and get through it. I'm going to try my best. Shave-a-thon, you're saying that you've written this before, but we need to start a campaign, mass email Zara's buyers and tell them enough with the weak sense. Men want better performing fragrances. And then you've gone on to say, let's see, better performing fragrances that are like the classic powerhouses of your, and we need to tell them as such. I don't get much performance from Shock, CK Shock either. Okay, yeah, I mean, guys, I don't really know how to get their attention. That's what I'm finding, and I think it'd be very good, guys. Maybe we should petition Zara. I don't really know how it works. It's a private thing, man. I mean, hey, it's their decision to do what they want to do. But that being said, though, guys, hey, if you want to do and we want to set up a campaign, why not? This is the platform to do it. In this day and age, that within itself could be a revolutionary thing. We should petition Zara, and I can begin that process. I don't know what needs to happen with the algorithm. I don't know. It's interesting because I can put my opinion out there. I can put my thoughts forward. But they could just think, well, who's this guy? Who's he to listen to? It's funny how social media seems to be working right about now because literally things are going viral and that makes a difference. So guys, let's do it. I don't know, make comments, like the page, do what you need to do, like the video, whatever. I do a video just about petitioning Zara, and hopefully who knows, they may be able to get me in the focus room and I can take some of your guys' points to them, and I'll let you know if that ever happens. But I'll make a video just for that, and hopefully, guys, if you give me some comments and feedback on this video, then by all means, why not? Who knows what can happen with that one? As I say, Jeremy Fragrance actually shared one of the videos I've done, and you can see his channel and mine with only at this moment in time 777 subscribers. So that being, I'm sure it's quite a spiritual number in its own way. Who knows? But I'd have to look into that one. Anyway, guys, next one coming from Christopher Burstup is saying he loves both Aventus and Vibrant Leather. The fun thing about the Vibrant Leather is that it's just so affordable and you can spray a lot of it, which gives, man, some of the way you guys write this stuff, which gives it good sillage and longevity. The opening is gorgeous, and Vibrant Leather also comes as a very cool bottle of awesome magnetic cap. That's one of the key things about that, Chris. It is the magnetic cap that sells it and gives it that energy a little bit more. So I mean, that for me, again, it gives it that element, that je ne sais quoi, that Chanel Bleu type of feeling to it. It does make a big difference, and I think that's one of the key things and the key selling points that actually adds a little bit more value to that bottle and to that juice for me. I have to admit that I bought several bottles of it. Man, I don't know. I'm probably on like the 5th or 6th bottle back now. Who knows? And I probably do overspray on that because some of you guys asked me about applying fragrances. I'm going to do a review on that. But a lot of this stuff to me, guys, comes down to time, location, occasion, and also depends on what the scent is. Some scents you can get away with overspraying, it won't really matter. Vibrant Leather VL, I think, is one that maybe you could really overspray, but because it doesn't really it's not as heavy as Aventus in that it's not going to give you that sort of drowning out smell. I don't believe it will. It's noticeable. Yes, you could have sprayed too much to some extent, but nowhere near to what Aventus would be. So yeah, I hear you on that one. It's one of my favorite ones right now. It's getting me compliments pretty much every time I put it on. You also see the video, guys, that I did with Ruta, and she said that she really enjoyed it. The video I did with Maria, she said she really enjoyed it. So hey, there's previous videos, guys, I've also done from ladies' reactions for Vibrant Leather as well. So if you look in the previous videos, by all means, check that out. RDX goes on to say, thanks Ruta and Martin for the videos. So Zara wins. How is that possible? What about lasting? Did you recheck the blind test? I did make a comment to say that I wasn't able to really recheck. Guys, sometimes I do these videos and I try and do them sometimes to spur of the moment. You'll see me, guys, I'm sweating. I'm like, whoa. You don't see any camera crew here. You don't see me necessarily doing anything. This is just me putting up my videos just for the sake of it because I have a passion for fragrances. Like I said, guys, for me, fragrances are like wine, and you need to take time to get used to the subtle nuances of what goes into the composition of a fragrance. And again, depending on the region, depending on the batch, all these different things can go into it to give it a different type of experience and a different type of depth. And for me, guys, it's just a journey, enjoying those fragrances, because fragrances to me remind me of a time when I was doing something. Sometimes I had a bad experience, and that fragrance, if I worn it at that time, I may not really want to wear it again. Other times I have a good day and I'm wearing a fragrance, and every time I smell that, it can, fragrances, guys, they transcend time and space, in that you don't necessarily have to physically say be there to have that memory. So you guys, you could smell something that you could have smelled when you were a child. Technically speaking, if you smell that now, it can remind you of the time you were a child. So that goes into that anyway, guys. So yeah, it gets a little bit deep in this stuff. Jean says, okay, she doesn't want to rate the fragrances. She only does it because she wants to keep touching you. Hey. Won't say anything else. Next one, Mr. Cheap Sense. Thank you very much for the comments, man. I'm going to try and make sure I'll give you a like even now. I'm going to try and make sure I follow your page. I'm sure I was, but I will do if I have not. Thank you guys for that. But Mr. Cheap Sense is saying the majority of women who smell Aventus actually don't like it. They don't like the smokiness of it, which is true. Some of them have said that to me as well. Most people who love it are men. I've seen countless videos of clones winning over Aventus. E, for example, put Sense. And his cousins didn't won, and guess what? Aventus lost. I don't hate it, but I hate the price. Yeah, man. I mean, Mr. Cheap Sense for me. I personally won't be paying. Again, the cost in the UK now is around about 280 UK GDP, gross Great British pound. Yep. So that being said, guys, £280, I mean, that to me is just ridiculous for a fragrance. Yes, it is. It works for some circles. I personally won't be buying a brand new bottle anymore. I'm happy to just keep what I have, and I'll use it sparingly. Equally, I have Vibrant Leather for the time being. I also have other flankers, other clones that I can use anyway. So to be honest, guys, really doesn't seem to be much of any value for buying a new bottle of Aventus, unless they send it to me, guys. Who knows? Let's see if the channel can get to that particular level. Next one, guys, Black Label. It's very hard to decide which one is better, the one for 20 or the one for 280. You can buy 3 Zara Vibrant Levers and you spray 3 times more. It will project and last longer than Creed. Yep. I mean, there you go. So value for money right about now. To be honest, guys, I think Zara, if Zara were to put up the price of Vibrant Leather, put it up to even like £30, which probably is going to happen in the creeping up that way. £20 is what they're hitting it now. They could put up to 30 and they probably still sell. Even if it went up to £50, may not necessarily sell as many, because people won't be inclined to just say, here you go, it's £50 for a fragrance, which is not, it's like a high street fragrance. It's not a designer fragrance, so it may not necessarily get the same level of attention for £50 in a shop like that. But that being said, with the right marketing campaign, interestingly enough, you don't really see that happening other than word of mouth and different things going on. But with the right marketing campaign, who knows, they could be charging a lot more in time, and I suspect that they will. Australia Max says, I actually prefer Vibrant Leather rather than Creed Aventus. I mean, his personal preference on that one. And we got Shave a Ton says, again, every time I wear an Aventus comparison guest, every time I watch an Aventus comparison guest staring at members that are female of the species, the clone always wins, whether it's CDNIM or Vibrant Leather. Hey, I don't know, man. Guess so. Thanks for the comment. And True That says, why are you sweating so much? Man, when I did that video, that was hot, I'm telling you. And sometimes, guys, you can do these things and say, I like to do my videos sometimes with spur of the moment. I've not got any camera crew or anything like that with me. So for now, I'm just doing it. And I think at that moment in time, we were supposed to have gone and done something, or I was on the way to go and do something, and I was rushing around. It's like, you know what? Let's just get a video out there. And I decided to do a video, guys. So I'm going to do one more review. Thank you. Okay, Australian Mac, for going back on that one. Thank you. It says, maybe it's hot. All these things mentioned in the video, and you focus on this. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just trying to do my best with this stuff. But that being said, though, guys, thank you very much. So that's just a quick rundown of some of these comments that I see. But there's a very good point from Shave-a-thon. We should try and petition Zara. Why not? Because, again, they may not necessarily listen to us, but the way these things are going now with social media, I think it needs to be, you do need to take care and take advice from people who are pretty much the grassroots, because things can spread so quickly and go viral, and who knows what happens from there. Para la gente que habla español, también voy a intentar a subir más videos en español. Lo siento, ya lo sé que hay gente que no habla inglés, así que dentro de poco tiempo espero que pueda hacerlo con mis amigas y explicar más opiniones sobre los perfumes que tengo. Okay, guys, so thank you very much, Martin Martinez. That was just a review of your comments. I'm trying to get engaged with the channel a lot more, and say I'm trying to make sure I get some better equipment, because these lighting and all this stuff just doesn't really look too great in my opinion either. But sometimes, guys, that's how it goes. Everyone's got to start from somewhere, and you got to bear in mind, guys, I started this channel probably around about September. So that's September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 10 months or so, give or take. Some of these months I wasn't even necessarily putting up any videos, but you guys have supported me. So thank you very much, guys. Please give the likes, the comments, the likes and subscriptions. Let's keep it going. Let's build up the channel. Let's petition Zara. I'll make sure that I make a campaign and let's see what we can do to get some attention out there. Thank you very much, guys. Ciao.